Grit No Grind, Season 1, Episode 5. I don't think I'm going to have seasons, I think. That was just, I don't know, make it sound more official. But so far I have to address the thumbnail. Right now we had Paulista getting screwed over the season. It was the worst thing I did when I was watching La Liga this weekend. I was like, you know what? I might just start mainly watching La Liga. I'm just so tired of just the BS that's going with VAR and other BS I'm seeing in the Premier League. It's just not. I'm just not wanting to watch it, and I just not wanting to watch it, and I saw the referee for the Valencia and Barcelona game, and Valencia had a clear through that we always see. You always see it in FIFA and soccer, where there's a clear through ball, and the ref doesn't see it, and he has the advantage playing. So someone's fouled, and there's a clear through ball. The advantage is being played, but he doesn't see the advantage, and he calls it and he sets the ball. And this really screws over the other team. Whenever you see this in the Prem, for some reason, the referees feel like this is a need to assert their authority, even though they're obviously wrong. They're like, no, this is the call. I made the call. This is where it's going to be. What we saw in Valencia and Barcelona was the ref immediately apologized when he realized he was in the wrong. And I was like, man, I can start getting to see he apologized to the fans. He apologized to the players. And then at halftime, though, it sucked because this was very good to do. It's like accepting, like you're not going to be 100% right in a game, every single game. So you got to accept your faults at some point. And you got to at least show people that that you can at least own up to your mistakes. And he did this, and it was kind of shitty because at halftime, what was going on was the fans were booing him, and I said, you shouldn't boo him. This is what I was saying. You shouldn't boo a guy who can finally admit when he's wrong. You don't want to see a ref that is constantly just, no, I'm right. No, this is the way it's going to go. And never accepts responsibility. He's going to get back. He's probably not going to make that mistake that much more often again. If even he's going to make it again. So I was like, I love this. I love La Liga. I love it. I want to see more. It's beautiful too. It's not like, I've seen games before. I'm talking like I've never seen games before, especially that when I was down in Costa Rica for a while. I could just turn on the TV and I'd be watching La Liga. And it's very beautiful. And I watched before. But this was the first time I went really out of my way to try to watch it. I was like, I really want to, and I'm gonna start watching it more now. And the way they play is beautiful. This game wasn't as great as a game, but Valencia played really good. And then it happened. Valencia were up 2-0, playing great on Barcelona, on the team to be Barcelona. And Paulista comes out and scores a beauty from a corner. Gets away from Busquets, low bottom corner, scores a great goal, just good. And but Busquets fell down. You saw them kind of tussling. So the ref makes a good call. He goes to VAR. He's like, I have to look at VAR because Busquets fell down and looked like a pretty hard fall. Looks like he got pushed back and he's stumbling back and he flew back down. On closer review from VAR, what you saw was Paulista do slide push and get away from him. Totally fine. Nothing wrong with that. Busquets walking back from that. He's walking back and he trips over his own teammate's foot and falls down. Now, if you're an unbiased view, right in that situation, you go, no foul. Guy tripped over his own teammate's foot. Paulista didn't do anything. Good goal, 3-0. Now, if you're, I don't know, I would think if you wanted to look at this another way, the wrong way, you'd go, oh, foul. And people would start being like, what the hell is wrong with you? But what VAR did this time was something I haven't seen before yet. And I want to know if y'all have seen anything like this before. I've never seen anything like this, which was they said not goal or foul. They said retake corner on a goal. Retake the corner. I've not seen that. That is unbelievable. And they retake the corner. They don't score again because it's not like it's a penalty. You just and then they go on, but they end up winning 2-0, which is good. It didn't cost them anything, but that was just ridiculous. I was like, what is going on with VAR around the world? Every single league is just messing up. I feel bad for Paulista. I thought that was a great goal. I can't believe that was taken away. Barcelona, from this instance, are looking not good. I don't like the way Barcelona are looking, and they've been trying to get these players. They tried to get Dani Olmo. They couldn't get Dani Olmo. He had to go to he went to Leipzig. They tried to get Eriksen. They inquired about him. I don't know if they were trying to get him. They inquired about him. He's at Inter right now, which is good to see. I want to see how well he does at Inter. I think he's going to change Inter very well because right now Inter are lacking this attacking, like, playmaking kind of thing. I think sometimes they rely on Sensi a little too much. I don't think Sensi's good at all. And I think Eriksen will completely change that. People are talking about, yeah, look at the way he's playing right now. He's not playing well. I mean, he's not been wanting to stay at that club he's been not playing well at for like 3-4 years, and he's been trying to leave, and Tottenham wouldn't let him. So I think he's going to turn it up, and he's going to be really good there. I would not expect them to win a trophy. Expect them to win a trophy. They might win Serie A still. They're still in the contention, the race. Let's see where they're at right now for the race. Serie A. I'm going to look this up. Table. They should be first or second. Yep, they're second right now. 3 points behind Juventus. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, 3 points behind Juventus. They have less draws. I mean, one less loss. One less losses, and 3 more draws and 2 less wins. So it's really tight. I think they could win it coming out of the gate. But another thing. So going back to who Barcelona is trying to get, I veered off there really bad. So Dani Olmo went to Leipzig. I assume if they try to get Eriksen too, I assume these people didn't want to go to Barcelona because of just playtime. And I don't know what Barcelona's doing there. They've also tried to get – what else did they try to get? They tried to get some player. I think they tried to get Bruno Fernandes too, but he wanted to go to Manchester United, which he just signed. Great signing for Manchester United. They need a Bruno Fernandes. But an issue with Bruno Fernandes is I think he just takes a lot of long shots. He's good though. He hasn't proved himself in this big of a league though. So I want to see how he's going to adjust to it. I hope he does well. I really hope he does well. But we have to see. You have to wait and see. It's going to take time for him to get adjusted. He's not going to be coming out the gate swinging. If he does, that would be impressive. But, yeah, I think it's going to take some time to get adjusted. But right now it's looking like Barcelona are trying to get some players over there, especially for a striker to replace Suarez. Suarez is injured. And they can't get anyone to go because I don't know. I want to say what it is, but I don't know if it's 100% because of this because I don't know what these players are thinking. I'm thinking one is playtime, and number two is that they're a little bit in shambles right now. I don't know what Barcelona's doing right now. The only bright side of Barcelona right now is Messi, and that's not even really that good of a bright side because he's in his 30s and he's gonna retire at some point. Especially I'm pretty sure I saw this a while ago about how explosive and fine-tuned his muscles were, but like nowadays, like in the past, you'd say like explosiveness and fine-tuned muscles like that, is good for the short term but not long term. But nowadays everything's, all the training and medicals and nutrition is totally different. So he could be longer, but he's still like on a clock down there. And Ter Stegen is the bright spot right there. He's without a doubt best goalkeeper in the world right now. No one can come close to him right now. He's unbelievable. But Barcelona is just going really horribly. Like they have Griezmann. They spent so much money on Griezmann. I was on the Griezmann bandwagon I was one of the few people that was like, a lot of people were like, no, Griezmann's not going to be a good signing. I will admit to it. I was 100% on Griezmann's going to be a great signing. Like, I thought he was playing great in the World Cup. When I saw him playing for Atletico, I was like, man, that guy's good. And he would call himself like one of the best strikers in the world, and people were like, nah, no, he's not. I was saying, yes, he was. He was one of the best strikers in the world. They're paying for him. They need. He's going to change it. And then they got him, and I was completely wrong. He was not even close. He can't even complete a fucking pass right now. It is unbelievable. I don't know. And then you got – here's the issue with their midfield. This is what I think. I think they're playing Busquets as the issue. The issue is because, yes, Busquets is good, but I think Frenkie de Jong is better. They keep playing Frenkie de Jong at attacking, but he shines so much more when he's defensive. When Busquets is – I would see whenever Busquets is off the field – and they don't do this now anymore, which is weird, but whenever Busquets was off the field, you see Frenkie de Jong come back to Busquets' position, and he just flourished there and play amazing. But now they just keep playing Frankie up, and I'm just like, why are you doing – like, let him play where he plays great at, which is a CDM. Don't make him play a center mid that pushes up too far forward when he doesn't like that. I don't know. Well, maybe he likes it. I have no clue, but he definitely doesn't play well there. That's one thing for sure. And he's way better and more useful for the team as a CDM. He looks like he's loving it more as a CDM. And I don't know if this is a surprise to you. I haven't talked to Frenkie de Jong, so I don't know what he prefers more. But it looks like he prefers CDM more. So why not just play him there? This guy's at the end of his career too. And then you have I don't know what's going on with Semedo right now. I don't know if why they don't play him, but I would not play Roberto at right back, which is what they're doing. But you need a faster guy, first off. And that, like, he was getting beat a lot. And then you have PK, who they need to replace. I don't know why. Well, they already have Longley, and Titi. I don't know why they're playing PK. He messed up a lot. He gave up a penalty. Could have been up a 4-0 game, easily. Easily been a 4-0 game. Gave a penalty. First he lets the ball go through because and then he does a horrible slide tackle in the box, just trying to correct his mistake. Gives up a penalty. Thank God Ter Stegen saved it for them. Unbelievable, man. I don't know why he's still playing. I think they need to get PK out of there for now. Like, I mean, he's done so much for the club, I know, but they just need to get him out of there. It's not looking good. No, I'm going to stop ranting about them. But I don't think they're going to do well in Champions League. I think they need to look out for that. A Champions League run? Yeah, right. Yeah, fucking right. Dude, they got lucky they got like a 90th minute winner against some second league team. But also Atletico lost to a second league team. So what's going on with these second league teams? Maybe these second league teams are really good. I don't know what's going on over there. But then now you see you saw another transfer would be Bergwin to Tottenham. I think that's a good one. They're looking for a main striker to replace Harry Kane. They were even thinking about getting Giroud, but I think that's good to focus on right now, like a fast winger guy for Tottenham. Because if you ask me what Tottenham's problem is right now, I couldn't necessarily give you something too specific other than their defense. I think Alderweireld and to be honest with you, I might get a lot of hate for this, but I think Alderweireld and Vertonghen are very overrated. Don't think they're that good. And you have Danny Rose left back messing up a lot, trying to replace him. I feel like right back Aurier, is what it is. But other than that though, like, their attacking isn't looking good either. But I can't tell you what needs to be done. They got rid of Eriksen. I don't know who they're going to bring in over him. They're probably just going to play Dele there. They won't play in Ndombele. That's a huge issue. But in attacking, sometimes it looks like only Lucas Moura is trying out there. And if they need another fast guy to help Lucas Moura try more, another guy to do what Lucas Moura is doing, because it sometimes looks like he's doing all the work, then yeah, get Bergwin out there. That's what I think would be. So I think I think he's going to be a good addition. Right now, they're also trying to focus on getting someone to replace Harry Kane. They tried with Willian Jose, but they were asking for way too much money. Not a replacement, but like a sub because he's injured. Now they're looking for Giroud. I mean, maybe Giroud wants to go there. I don't know too much. Where's he at right now? Isn't he at Inter? Giroud? Let me see where he's at. He's at Inter, right? No, he's at Chelsea. I didn't know he's still at Chelsea. I thought he got loaned out somewhere. Oh, I was wrong. But yeah. So they get Giroud. I don't know if he'd go there. But I just thought I was looking up. Napoli's trying to get not Napoli. Chelsea trying to get Dries Mertens. I don't know how much. It depends on how much they get for him. Honestly, because he's old, but he's very good. Very good player. I'd love to see him in the Prem, honestly. But I don't know if they necessarily need him. They like who would he replace that they need so bad right now? Like he's not a midfielder. I think they're good on the attacking fronts right now. Chelsea is. I think they need to focus a little more on midfield, a little more on defense too. But attacking, they seem fine with. I saw that reminds me. I don't know if I had one right when this happened. I don't know if I had a podcast thing right when this happened, but when they're playing Arsenal, you just saw for some reason. Well, it was off a corner, I believe, right? And Conte was the only one back against Gabriel Martinelli, and then he slips, and you're just kind of confused. Why is Conte the only one back there? But it's also, usually you can always depend on Conte. But sometimes, slips happen. He is a man. He is a person. He's a human being. He's gonna make a mistake like that, and it just makes you wonder, like, why the hell they have that going. But for midfield, I think they need maybe a little more playmaker. I don't know if Dries Mertens will be that playmaker because Kovacic is good. Don't get me wrong. Conte's great. Don't get me wrong on that. Jorginho's good too. But I don't know. Maybe they do have a good enough playmaker, actually. Maybe I should bite my tongue on that. Maybe Jorginho and Kovacic can do all the work, and maybe it is the attack. I don't know. Chelsea just gets so much criticism, and they're rebuilding this season, right? They're like kind of building the season, like trying to get back to where they were. Ever since Hazard left, and just try to. Well, they haven't been that good for a little bit. Haven't been like top, which is where they want to be. But I think they have all the pieces there, to be honest with you. Maybe their defense is a little lackluster, but I don't think it's the players. I wouldn't see a need to bring in Mertens. I wouldn't see that need at all to bring him in. But, it's their choice. They do what they want. Let me see some other transfers real quick they have. I know, so Eriksen went to Inter, that's for sure. Some money. Ricardo Rodriguez, my boy, goes to PSB. Piatek to Berlin because Tottenham were considering Piatek, but I think they only wanted a loan. But Piatek I hope he comes back, man. He kind of a little flop. I want him to come back and do better. Yeah, that's the Dries Mertens deal. Florenzi to Valencia. Suso. I never thought Suso was that good, and he's leaving Milan to go to Sevilla. It is what it is. I don't know. Yeah, I'm trying to think. There's one I think I'm forgetting, one transfer. I was just that I want to talk about, but oh well. Yeah, I couldn't be as fast as I was this week. I've had the flu for like 2 weeks now. The coronavirus. No, I'm kidding. But I had the flu for 2 weeks now. And I had it, and then I had it, and I got all better. Then I went to go work out and then play soccer. And then when I was playing, felt fine, came back, immediately got all the symptoms back. Called my friend who's a doctor, told me everything. Told me it was just because the symptoms were like you went too hard, you like exercised too much when the symptoms still haven't, like when the flu hasn't fully left you. So I basically had it for 2 weeks, and it was the worst. So I just got over it, and I'm back in here. Thank goodness. I literally just had something in my head that I wanted to say. Oh. Hmm. Well, it's gonna come back to me when I least expect it. But this is all for now. Uh, what is it? I think there's some matches. There's some matches this weekend, but Super Bowl's also this weekend. Oh, also R.I.P. Kobe Bryant. Big influence in my household. My household are big Lakers fans, and the whole reason was because Kobe Bryant passed away in a helicopter accident. Very sad to hear about that. But yeah, he left a mark for sure. Yeah, so we're gonna see Tottenham versus Man City. Maybe Bergwin plays this weekend. Leicester versus Chelsea. By the way, this weekend would be the match day 25 of 2019-2020 season. Uh, Leicester versus Chelsea. Newcastle versus Norwich. I think Leicester have been a little lackluster right now, so I think Chelsea might win this on Leicester. Uh, Norwich versus Newcastle. I think Norwich should pull that out of the bag, but Newcastle's been looking good too. I also have a very high opinion of Norwich. If you've seen these previous things, I think Norwich they're just so attacking right now, and it's not working right now, but they are when it's working, they look beautiful. Sheffield versus Crystal Palace. That's going to be a good game. I think I want to say Crystal Palace will win it. I want to say Sheffield will win it just because I just want to see Sheffield win it. They got Jean Fleck in there, looking like that PE boy. But I think Crystal Palace, if I'm being objective, Crystal Palace might pull that out. But I think Sheffield are higher on the table. West Ham versus Brighton. West Ham have been looking great. Brighton could easily pull that. Aston Villa versus Bournemouth. Aston Villa, they haven't been looking great either, but neither is Bournemouth. Watford versus Everton. Everton should win that. Richarlison tried. Oh, that was it. Richarlison tried to get. Barcelona tried to get Richarlison for like 80 million, and Everton were like, no. Oh my goodness, I don't understand it. I would have. I don't know. Maybe they really value Richarlison that much. Liverpool versus Southampton. Southampton's been looking good lately. It would be nice to see Danny Ings score against Liverpool, a team he didn't succeed at. But Liverpool should win that. They're still undefeated, surprisingly. I'm calling it April 4th when they play Man City. VAR can't do anything about it at that point. Last time they redrew the line, they had two handballs, and it just completely changes the game. It's still 3-1. And is that yeah? So I think they're gonna lose against Man City, but Man City are very inconsistent. It's either like they win 5-0 or lose 3-0. Like you're just like, what the hell? Man United versus Wolves. I don't know if Bruno will play that, but he still hasn't even adapted to, and it's just not like one player's going to change the game. I think Wolves are going to win that, but Man United could pull it out. Man United have not been looking good since Rashford's been injured. Martial has just not been converting the chances like he needs to, unless it's Trentmere. Then he's doing fucking amazing, but who gives a shit? Arsenal versus Burnley. Arsenal should definitely be winning that, especially with Mikel Arteta. He's making them look beautiful. Tottenham versus Man City. Man City should easily win that, but don't sleep on Tottenham. Let's see how these predictions go. I didn't give any score predictions, but let's see how these just go for the next week. I'll try to upload more often. These just constantly getting sick, being busy. But we'll see. I'll definitely do my best. All right. See you.